long as you're working your hardest. We love you as long as you continue to make us proud. But what if I'm not trying my best and I don't even know why? What if I'm trying but struggling to work hard? And what if I fail and thus fail to make you proud? Will you love me then? Or is your love for me only contingent on my living up to your standard? Agape is a sort of unconditional love, the kindest belief God has for us humans despite our imperfections. But sometimes it feels like humans appear to love conditionally. We love when love suits us, when it fits into our narratives and utmost desires. Love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud. If we do these things, can we truly say that we love each other? Maybe. Maybe love is simply more complex than any of us can ever imagine. Maybe each of us is just living our lives, trying to figure out how to survive on this strange, messy planet that we call Earth. And so we're not always loving to each other. And maybe that's okay, but maybe not. I want us to inquire about how we love, how we express love, how we act upon it. We'll never be perfect, but I think we can try, right? Maybe that's what any of us can ever do.
Make this relationship work.
What have you done? Name one thing you've done to make this relationship work, Eric.
Look, this is not how I expected this night to go. I love you, but I find it so hard to express that sometimes.
Well, I don't even love you anymore, so where do we go from here? Oh, I love you with so much of my heart that there is none left to protest.
No, it's I love you with so much of my heart that there is none left to protest.
That's close enough.
Close enough? This is Shakespeare. Why are we going this way? That way was faster. I'm reading my steps and I'm getting my idea. Yeah, I'm good.
This is like not what I meant when I said be open to trying out role playing.
We talked about this, okay? We're just gonna try it out and see how it goes, right?
We have tried, but I can't do this if you keep directing me. Like, why are you directing me?
I'm a director. It's my job.
This is the bedroom, not the theater.
Can you at least pretend? Come on, I've been needing to try out this fantasy.
So then, this is a fantasy of yours.
Yes? What's wrong with that?
Having sex with one of your actors is a fantasy that you have.
Oh, no. You know that's not what I meant.
You said it's a fantasy, right? So you're implying that you'll have sex with one of your actors?
You know what? I didn't mean that, right? Of course I love you.
Of course you meant it. Why would you say it otherwise if you didn't mean it?
I was just trying to one-up you, okay? But I said it without thinking. I'm sorry, you know I love you.
How are we ever going to get married if you keep acting so impulsively?
Well, how can we get married if you never propose?
I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
Yes, you are. And I'm lucky to have you too. You know that, right?
Of course. Do you remember when I used to chase you?
Yes, back when you were young and active. Though I wouldn't call it chasing. I was already smitten. If anything, I chased after you. A mutual chasing, if you will.
That makes sense. You were always such a feminist, even before it was cool.
As you should. Or as she should. wrong, I think.
Yeah.
Casey's always using it when she comes over, and I'm just trying to stay cool with the kids.
Yes, you were always the coolest kid back in high school.
You didn't know me in high school.
True. But I know you now, and I can honestly say you are the coolest person I have ever known. You are cooler than every single person who's ever gone to high school combined.
That's a lot of praise coming from an old man.
Who are you calling old?
You.
I can still run just as fast as I could back in high school.
Oh, really?
Yes. How about you try chasing after me? A mutual chasing, if you will.
What? Okay.
You don't know.
That was not a fair start!
Catch me, right?
Oh, fuck you!
Come on, sir.
So, is the fantasy really about the directors?
Of course not. The fantasy is about the characters on the page, not about the actors I'm working with.
Okay, it's just, I don't know, I know I work a lot, so I just want to make sure that we're okay.
Of course we're okay. You know what? Let's just stop. No more Shakespeare, no more acting, no more role playing, just me and you.
Sorry, sorry, I've just been having a really bad week. And I was so excited to come home to you, and this is stressing me out because now I come home and I feel this like immense pressure to pretend when I already have to pretend at work all week. Like my boss is driving me fucking crazy, and I just want us to be us because I love you and I want to be with you.
I know, I love you too. Come on, tell me more about your week.
We're back to this? Look, I'm ready to get married to you any time. You just say the word. No need for a fancy proposal or a fancy wedding. We can just go to Vegas or something.
See, that's the problem. You don't see marriage as an investment. How am I supposed to know you're really ready to commit?
I am ready to commit to you, to this relationship, not to some crazy event that only lasts for one day. Who cares about an expensive, extravagant wedding?
I do. I care, Eric. I care. And you're marrying me. So if you want to commit to me, you have to want to commit to the things I care about.
I know.
What are you doing? Is this your way of mocking me? Because it's not fun.
I was coming to propose. That's why I insisted on us going out to eat tonight. That's why I booked your favorite restaurant. But then we got into another fight and you told me you didn't love me. So now I just want to know if you even want to get married. I don't know, but where do we go from here? It's because you asked me that at the beginning of this, and now I'm passing it back to you. Because I really don't know.
Eric, I'm so sorry.
No, don't need to apologize, just Jenna, I need to know. Do you want to just get married? Or do you want to marry me?
See, I can keep this up all day. Yeah, exactly. That's probably why I wasn't. Keep it up all day tomorrow.
Keep telling yourself that. We haven't done that in a while.
Oh, I know. We haven't done that since the day I died. What? play another game.
No, you're right. We haven't done that since the day you died. Because you died. You died!
And like, it's just exhausting, you know, like how do they expect me to write injured articles when I'm not allowed to pitch them? I don't understand why they hired me in the first place. They don't care about my perspective.
That must be exhausting, and I'm really sorry you're going through that at work. Can I speak candidly?
Sure.
You're a great writer. Do you know what makes you such a great writer? Is that you feel so deeply. You have this frankly outstanding ability to pour everything you feel onto the page and make the readers feel exactly what it is that you're feeling. When we worked on that play together in college, and you created that absolutely beautiful story that I had the pleasure of directing, it was impossible for me not to fall in love with you.
Okay, calm down. I know, amazing.
Seriously, though, you were amazing. But...
Oh, no, not the plot.
But because you feel so deeply, it also means that you hurt so deeply, and I don't know. I think it just must be hard when you're putting in all this hard work and working overtime for not much pay, and you're made to feel like you're disposable.
Yeah, a blessing and a curse, I guess.
Well, I guess you could say that, but I would say it's always a blessing, because it's what makes you you. And you are amazing just as you are, even if your stupid boss doesn't always see it.
Okay, now you're just being cheesy.
Listen, you're the writer here. This is why I rely on Shakespeare.
Wait a second.
What?
Your role play idea?
I'm just stupid, I know.
No, not at all. I mean, execution is kind of not the best. But I think that we were just going about it in the wrong way. You know, we should just speak from our hearts. Now who's being cheesy? Okay, I seriously think it could work. Okay, then do it again. But this time, just make it fun, free, creative, no pressure.
No pressure, you're a writer. That is a lot of competition.
Just trust me.
Of course I want to get married to you.
Hey, you said it like you mean it.
Of course I want to get married to you.
Still sounded reluctant, but hey, maybe try, I want to marry you, Eric Hall.
Why do I have to say your full name?
Why don't you want to?
There's no difference whether or not I say it. I want to marry you.
No, you don't, Jenna. And that's okay.
No, Eric, please. Go down on me again, please. I'll say whatever you want, please.
Jenna!
No.
I don't want you to say, what I wanted to say. I want you to say what you want to say. And if you don't want to get married to me, then that's fine.
No, Eric, I told you.
Jenna! I know you. You put so much pressure on yourself to meet these deadlines that you feel you have to reach in order to be a young, successful, 21st century modern woman. And frankly, sometimes it feels like you rushed into this relationship because, I don't know, it made sense. Your friends liked me, your family liked me, and I don't know, it helped, right? You don't have to rush to get these things done, Jenna. You'll be okay.